What's up, family? So this is a part 2 of the last video, how to make $1,000 in 1 week in Q4. If you haven't seen that, click the link right here, or the video will be in the description down below. Now this video is going to be a motivational video with a quick tip on restricted items. I'm going to show you guys how I made over 200% ROI off of one product, guys. Close to 400% ROI. And that is the turkey fryer that I showed you guys. Now we're gonna talk about this really quick. This says $49.99, but at the Goodwill, for any of you that shop at the Goodwill, you know that there's a color of the week. Now I've been waiting for about 2 weeks for yellow to be that color of the week. I seen it was the color of the week recently, and I ran to the aisle that I knew this turkey fryer was on, and then I bought it. Luckily for me, it was still there. So I got it for 25 bucks, guys. Now, let's just scan this item real quick because there's a few things I want to talk about. So if we scan this item really quick, there it is. As you can see, it pops up. The first thing I always look for, obviously, is the BSR. But we're gonna go into the product. Now, what you'll notice from the beginning, well, it's not popping up right here, but if you scroll down, it says you cannot sell this product in new condition, meaning it's restricted, guys. But, and this is the quick tip for restricted items, guys. Sometimes, if you click used and go down, it will say you can sell this product in used condition. Now, you may not be able to sell it in new condition for most items, but some items you'll be able to sell in used condition. And to figure out all the able ways you can sell it, you would just click this tab right here, and it will tell you you can sell it as used or refurbished. You can't sell it as new or collectible. Okay, cool. So then what we want to see is, okay, I can sell it in used, so I click use. What's the profit margins? Wow, $102 still, and I bought it for $25. So if I put $25 in, right, and it gives me a profit of $77.92. One product. Now I was able to spend $25 and make $77 in profit, and the BSR is great, and Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so I know this is gonna fly out. The price may even go higher, so if I wanted to use a little strategy, I could possibly hold on to this product and let the price raise and then sell it when it's at its highest, when it's at its peak. But I like to get my stuff moving, and $77 of profit is perfect for me for one item. That's amazing. That's awesome. Now, guys, you're not going to find items like this all the time. You'll find items like this majority in bargain stores like the Goodwill, if you go thrifting, and yard sales, things like that. This is what this tells me. This tells me two things. This tells me that when you scan items that are restricted, don't just leave it and say, oh, well, it's restricted. Click the used tab. Not only that, it also tells me that we should be spending a lot more time looking into used items. So if you go to the Goodwill and you go to like the electronics section or the kitchen section, and there's a lot of things that aren't in boxes, right? But those items can well make you over 200% ROI, $77 in profit, $100 in profit, and you only spending like 20 bucks, 10 bucks, 15 bucks, 5 bucks, right? Or whatever the case may be. Think about the potential profits you can make off of used items. I know a couple people who've made $8,000 plus off of selling used electronics, and that's all they do is sell used electronics. That's it. They don't go for anything. Almost nothing they find is in boxes, and they sell used electronics, and they make $8,000 a month minimum, right, guys? So that brings me to another point. Look at it this way: if you went to a family member's house, right, or if your house, if you had this turkey fryer already sitting in your house from last year, and no one uses it, you bought it for one big family event, and you guys used it once, and it's like no one else uses it. You guys are like, I'm not cooking the turkey this year. This thing's been sitting in the attic, and it's just getting dust. Think about that. Now you can look that item up. If you had this exact one, You can look it up and be like, I wonder how much it sells for on Amazon. You look it up, you figure out you can't sell it new, or you think it's restricted, but then you check the used tab and you're like, wait, I can sell this used, and it's $100 and something as a used item. Wow. So I have this product that's just been sitting around. I can send in and make $100 and something. Guys, check the used items in the Goodwill, the thrift store. It's a little bit more time consuming because you have to look at the model, you have to look at the name and figure and make sure you find the exact match. But you can still label these products as used, guys. And if you found something like this with no box and had to label it as used, well then what I would do is I would just I would get a big bag to put this in with I would wrap it in bubble wrap, put it in a protective bag, and I would ship it into Amazon that way with a label on it, right, guys? And that's it. Sell it as used. When it gets to Amazon, they'll put it in a box. They'll put it in Amazon's box, and then they'll ship it to the client when it sells. That is a quick tip, a quick motivational, let's get it this season. Don't slack. I'm telling you guys, sales are going to go up. Let's get it. Also, if you have any questions, down below will be a link to my Instagram so you can send me questions. You must be following me, you must be subscribed, and I will reply to you. I will get back to you. And another thing, guys, I have a lot of new people asking me how do they send in shipments. Well, I made a big video on this, one of my biggest videos. So if you haven't seen it, I'll post a link to that right here, showing you how to step by step send in the inventory you find or you buy to Amazon to start making money, guys. And another video everyone's asking me, what do you need? I'll post a link to that right here, and it just basically tells you everything you're gonna need to sell on Amazon as a retail arbitrage seller in a little bit of private label. Guys, all the videos that will be in the link in the description. Everything's down in the description, so if you don't catch it up here, just go down below and get everything you need. It's peace and love. We out.